dear students. Today we are going to discuss the third or the last factors of the origin of the sociology, and this is inspiration provided by the radically diverse societies and cultures of the colonial empires. Okay, and the colonial powers of Europe were exposed to different types of societies and cultures in the colonial empires. Their exposure to such diversities in societies and cultures provided an intellectual challenge for the social scientists of the day. Information about the widely contrasting social practices of these distant peoples raise fresh questions about society. Why some societies were more advanced than others? Why the rate of the social change was not the same everywhere? All this conception of society helped considerably towards the growth of sociological thinking. Thus, the conditions which gave rise to sociology as an independent discipline were both intellectual and social. These two were obviously interwoven so that one cannot be disentangled from the other. As a matter of these facts, an interest in social welfare and social reform was mainly responsible for a rapid development of the discipline in the 20th century. The new science of society called sociology had emerged as an independent science in an attempt to find convincing answers to these questions. The credit for having established sociology into an independent and a separate science and to obtain for sociology a respectable position in the family of social sciences goes to Comte and Spencer. Both of them championed the cause of sociology. In addition to Comte and Spencer, other thinkers such as Durkheim, Marx, and Weber also took a leading role in making sociology a science. Hence, these five thinkers are often called the pioneers or founding fathers of sociology. So, dear student, this is the last factors which were responsible for the emergence of sociology, and that is about the colonial powers in the Europe which were exposed, and these societies and culture in the colonial empires. Okay, this type of societies and culture in the colonial empires were exposed, and their exposure to such a diversity society and culture which provided an intellectual change for the social scientists to develop for a new society that day. And this information was spread, okay, widely spread all over the world, and social practices of these distant people raise a phrase questions, okay, about society, why some societies in other world were much more advanced than others, and why the rate of social change was not the same everywhere. Okay, there was a question raised in their mind. All these conception of society helped considerably towards the growth of sociological thinking. Okay, and these two words, the intellectual and sociology, were interwoven. Okay, these two words were interwoven, means these two worlds were interrelated and one cannot separate from others. So as a matter of fact, these facts as interest in social welfare and social reform was mainly responsible for a rapid development of the discipline in the 20th century, okay, which emerged the new science of society, so-called sociology. So the credit for having established sociology into an independent and a separate science, and to obtain for sociology a respectable position in the family of social sciences. Okay, the credit goes to Herbert Spencer and Auguste Comte, the father of sociology. Both of them they champion the cause of sociology. Okay, not only them, there were others whose names are okay. The other social thinkers such as Durkheim, Marx, and Weber. They also took a leading role in making sociology a science. Okay, hence these five people or these five social thinkers are often called the pioneers. Okay, pioneers mean one who goes before others in every field, or they are called the founding fathers of sociology.